Kohala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash. In English, that would mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone, where I'm learning this 100% truth. Shalom to the elect out there, to the 144,000. To the others that's putting in this work, to the mixed multitude that's scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom to the sincere sisters that's listening and understanding and applying these scriptures to their life. Matthew 28:19 tell us to go therefore, teaching all nations, where the elect of Israel was scattered, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Yahweh, and in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shai, and in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Rakah Kwadash. So, us teaching all nations is for the elect. Because when you go to people that's not a part of the elect, and you tell them, hey, you know what I'm saying, you know that the Father's name is Yahweh, God's real name is Yahweh, and they say, nah, man, God, Allah, all of them, they equal the same person, bruh. No, they don't. Yahweh can only be pronounced in Hebrew. So anything else is a different God. Yahweh Shai is Jesus' real name. You can't pronounce that in no other languages. You can't say Jesus wouldn't have never been a Hebrew name because there's no J in Hebrew at all. The J didn't come in the picture till 1524. Even in the Greek, it would have been Iesus. It wouldn't have been Jesus. Man, listen, man. And that's why when you try to talk to people and they try to throw you off and try to make it a debate, just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Because when you talk to somebody that's a part of the elect, they're going to be willing to listen to you and have questions and be willing to, go do their research. Not put up a fight, not argue, not battle, not debate, none of that shit. So you actually learn who you're dealing with in the conversation in the beginning. So that's why he told us to go to all nations where the elect of Israel was scattered, baptizing them in the name of the Father. Because you say these words to other people that, I ain't no Hebrew, bruh. Don't you know that the first language was Hebrew? Everything got stolen. So you're rolling off the stolen stuff. No, we want to go to the original, where we came from. Hebrew, our language, our culture, our land, our inheritance, our ancestors. Not no shit that was stolen. No. So if you caught up in that, you lost. You are lost. But today we'll be talking about money will not save you from the day of wrath or judgment. A lot of people got money. And you see some of them buying underground bunkers and all type of stuff. Trying to go to different places and get away because they know things is about to happen. Especially the elites. The people that got the big money, the $1 trillion and all that. They know what's up. They know what's up. That's why they built $2 billion, $10 billion underground bunkers. Why would you be doing that? But guess what? Some that like get out of America and stuff, they gon' get away from it, but they gonna be dragged right out of them places and brought right into slavery. You ain't getting away. You ain't getting away and still be able to rule. No. When the judgment comes, it's going to take out Esau's rulership and bring in Israel, the Israelites, to be the rulers, where it ruleth in righteousness, not wickedness. So it's definitely going to be a whole different ball game. And you're not going to be able to buy your way out. You're not going to be able to give the gold and all that. Even when the enemies come, they don't want no gold or none of that. They just want to kill your ass and take over. It's about to get real crazy out here, man. Niggas think they money going to be able to save them. You can't give the Lord no amount of money. That's just paper to him. He don't care about that. Don't you know anything good or bad comes from him anyway? You got to learn the truth, man. Proverbs 11:4 says, riches profit not in the day of the wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. Righteousness, not money. Now, will you have to get money? Yes, we have to work because we have to pay bills and buy food and take care of the things that we need. If we have a car, we have to take care of the car, you know. You got kids, you got to take care of your kids, your family, yeah. But we ain't trying to be rich. We trying to be content with the things that we have. You know, you might have some money now, and then next week you ain't got none. That's cool. As long as you breathing, you got a roof over your head, you got some clothes on your back, you'll be all right. But the rich people, that ain't enough for them. They got to have everything. And everything won't be able to save you. And if you putting all your time into the money, you ain't putting no time into Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah. It tell us you cannot serve money and mammon. You can't serve Salakim. You can't serve God and mammon, which mammon is money. So Proverbs 11:4 says, riches profit not in the day of the wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. It didn't say money delivers from death. Righteousness do. Righteousness do. And that's what we want to work on, righteousness. Precept to Proverbs 11:4 will be Matthews 16:26. It says, For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? What are you profiting if you get everything and lose your soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? There's nothing you can give. Especially not no dang on money, man. You can't buy your soul back. Hey, bro, just give me this. And just like you hear all these rappers, I'll give all this up to get my dog back. Well, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Sorry. It ain't gonna work. It ain't nothing you can do. When you dealing with the Lord, whatever he say goes, that's what goes. Ain't no buying your way out. Ain't none of that. You can't do that. Yeah, you can think you can try, but it ain't gonna work. You can't bring him back. You can't bring Tupac back. Zephaniah 1:17, and I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men. It's going to be a lot of trouble, a lot of pain, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung, which the dung is doo-doo. It says, Zephaniah 1:18, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. Your gold or your silver, your money, none of that will be able to deliver you in the day of the wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. Nuclear weapons, chariot lasers beaming down here, burning people up. The fire. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. Riddance. Let me look up that word, riddance. Riddance. Kala.
Strong's H 3617. Kala. Kala.
Kala means termination, full end, complete destruction, annihilation. So he shall make even a speedy annihilation of all of them that dwell in the land. Destruction. So if you over here, you're going to be destroyed. It says it's going to take an hour. America going to be destroyed in an hour. That's speed. That's speedy. He ain't playing. People think they money going to be able to save them. No. That shit is going to be burning in the fire. You think your money going to save you? Now look at all them fucking people in Florida, North Carolina, Tennessee, and all the surrounding places. They couldn't even go get their money. You ain't worried about no money when you trying to hang on for dear life. The money is under the water. The money is burning up like it's burning in California. The money is twisting in the air in a hurricane or a tornado or whatever. That ain't gonna save you. That's why you gotta put your faith and trust and belief in Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. That's the only way you can be saved. Other than that, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So a precept to Zephaniah 1 and 17, Salakim 1 and 18, is Ezekiel 7. Ezekiel 7 and 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowls or their bellies, because it is a stumbling block of their sins, iniquities. As for the beauty of his ornaments, he set it as the majesty, but they made the image of their abominations and of their detestable things therein. Therefore have I set it far from them, and I will give it into the hands of the strangers for a prey, and to the wicked of the earth for a spoil, and they shall pollute it. This ain't gonna save you. And he gonna turn his back on you because you spent all your time worried about the money and not putting no time into him. Matter of fact, 22, Ezekiel 7 and 22, my face will I turn also from them, and they shall pollute my secret place, for the robber shall enter in it and defile it. They doing that now. And it's only about to get worse. They taking everybody's stuff. They flooding it, they burning it up, just like Maui and all them other places. and they're going to buy it for cheap, get them people $750, and then send them on about their way. That ain't going to help nothing. That's not going to help nothing. But y'all depend on the government. We depend on Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. We know the government ain't going to save us. So we don't even depend on that. We don't depend on that. No, I don't depend on my money. I pay these weak-ass bills and keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, man. But it ain't going to always be like that. We get into the kingdom, we ain't going to have to worry about no rent, none of that. We're going to have land. We're going to be growing our own food. Things going to be better. Right now, it's going to be worse, and it's going to continue to get worse until the end comes. So, Psalms 49:6 says, "They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches." 7, none of them can by any means redeem his brother. You can't bring it back. You can't buy it back. Nor give to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, a ransom for him. You can't give him nothing. That stuff don't mean nothing to him. Your faith, your trust, your belief. And if you believe, then you trying to follow the laws and commandments to the best of your abilities. That's what matters. That's the love that he wants, for us to trust and have faith and believe in him and keep the laws and commandments to the best of our abilities. That's love. That's what he wants. Not no damn money. That's what Esau want. Esau want the money, which is the so-called white man. And we know that. And we see that. Even the blind man can see that. Precept to Psalms 49. Psalms 49 and 7, 6 and 7. Deuteronomy 8 and 17. I'm going to read it in the King James. And thou sayest in thy heart, my power and the might of my hand has gotten me this wealth, right? NLT. He did all this so you would never say to yourself, I have achieved this wealth with my own strength and energy. And you gonna see that stuff, man, it ain't gonna help you. But remember, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, your power, he is the one who gives you power to be successful. In order to fulfill the covenant, he confirmed to your ancestors with an oath. And he gonna keep his word. He gonna keep his word. But he gonna have to destroy some shit. Because that's a part of the prophecies too. A lot of people gonna have to go. Zechariah 13 and 8 says 2/3 of our people gotta go. That's a part of the prophecies. Everything must come to pass before the end comes. Matthew 6 and 19. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal it. 20. Store your treasures in heaven, where moths and rust cannot destroy, and thieves do not break in and steal. When you focusing on Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, and you storing your treasures up in heaven, and focusing on the things that are above, and doing what the Lord tell us to do, that's putting that bank, up. Not this money. A lot of times you got to do wicked shit to get this money. So he not talking about that. He talking about spending your time like you working for him. Feeding his lamb and feeding his sheep. Doing your research. Praying. Fasting. Doing things like that. That's storing up treasures in heaven. Not working for the white man. That ain't what he's talking about. He don't care about that. Precept to Matthews 9 and 20 would be Luke 12 and 20. And it says, but Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be? Salakim, then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? I'll read it in the NLT. But Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua said unto him, you fool, you will die this very night. Then who will get everything you worked for? Who gonna get everything you worked for? You gonna put it in the ground with you? The whole family gonna fight over that shit and everybody gonna just be wicked. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. And if you look at it, everybody's family do that same shit. No, we don't care about that. We want to store up these treasures in heaven. So when we need them, we can call on Yahweh and he give it. And he give it, man. That's what we're supposed to be working on. That's your real work. Feeding his lamb, feeding his sheep. Learning his truth. And then going out and spreading it. Spreading 100% truth, though. But just like people feel like, oh, man, nigga, I got millions. Nigga, I got billions. That's what's up. Just like it told that little homie in the Bible. Sell everything. Sell everything. How can I be? What did he say? He told him to sell everything and then come back. And then he says he wasn't able to do it because he had so much stuff. That's what will be happening to our people. Hey, give away all that money and then come back to me. Well, I got billions. I ain't about to give out. I ain't about to go sell everything and then just give it away to the bum and then they ain't gonna do that. Cause they already feel like they in heaven when they got all that stuff. They already feel like they got everything that they can get. So Mark 10 and 25 says, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. Which is the rope. Matter of fact, I'm going to get it in the blue letter. Come on. Mark 10 and 25. It says it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. That's the rope. You're going to see a camel squeeze through the rope that's tied to his neck. It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter into the kingdom of heaven. So what he's saying is, it ain't going to happen. A damn camel's mouth can't even fit through the rope, let alone that big old body and them humps and shit. And then you can read in Matthews 19 and 24 that it says the same thing. It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to make it into the kingdom, your money ain't gonna save you. So stop focusing on that and give time to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Start learning. Start doing your research. Start praying more. Focus on the things that are above, man. Not the stuff that is that's worldly, because you got to think, this place is gonna be destroyed. You ain't gonna be worried about no basketball, no football, no track, no soccer, no none of that. No rappers, no, everything is gonna be destroyed. Annihilation. So focus on the Lord while we still can. Seek the Lord while he still may be found. So Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone, where I'm learning this 100% truth. Shalom to the elect out there, to the 144,000, to the mixed multitude that scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Shalom.